What's going on, everyone? Let's talk about Austin Reaves because he deserves so much love. He has been incredible this year. Like, seriously. He is just really developing and blossoming into just that glue guy, that ultimate role rotation guy. Guy that comes in, doesn't do too much. He does just enough, plays solid, does everything really well. Guy that can play on the ball, can play off the ball. Just, again, that glue guy. He is just... I just cannot speak highly of him. I mean, for him to be in his second year in the league and to see him and the way that he plays, the savviness, the high IQ, being able to get to the foul line and just create. It's just, I mean, he plays like if he was a 10-year vet. It's really remarkable. And yesterday he had a huge game in a time that we really needed it, right? We were playing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Needed that win. No LeBron, no AD, no D'Angelo Russell, and he showed up. He gave us 19 points, 4 assists, 1 steal, only 1 turnover the entire game. What is even more like mind-blowing, big brain type stuff here is Austin Reaves got 19 points on 5 shot attempts and shot 5 of 5 from the field. Perfect game. He's had 2 perfect games in the last, 3 games. He's been really good and just, again, high IQ, really smart, really intelligent. And he's the kind of guy that you need for the long haul. Obviously, there's a lot of questions with his contract next season. The Lakers could sign him to the early bird, which we would really benefit from, right? We need him long term. He is, again, that glue guy. There are guys in this league that you see that are really just they're the hard-nosed guys, the guys that are tough, the guys that just do everything great. They don't jump out on the paper. They're not a guy, every once in a while, we've seen Austin Reaves have a 31-point game. We've seen him have games that were just man, this dude is something else, right? But they're the guys that just keep everything flowing. Whatever unit they're playing in, they're succeeding in. They play great next to your stars, which he does. All of those things, right? That real glue guy. And this year, he's played in 45 games for the Lakers. And in those 45 games, he's averaging 11 points per game, which, again, as our 7th, 8th option on this Lakers team, that is incredible for somebody like that. Giving us about 2.5 assists, about a little more than half a steal, a little more than half a block. But his efficiency is what is so great. He is shooting 39% from three-point range. He's one of our best three-point shooters. He's shooting 63% from two-point range. 63%. That is incredible. And he's shooting just a hair under 88% from the foul line. Again, guy that just does everything. His relationship with LeBron James, we have seen, and he just plays really well with LeBron. And a lot of that is much like we saw with Alex Caruso and just high IQ guys LeBron's entire career. Guys that know where to be at all times. Guys that can read defenses. Guys that understand, okay, this broke down. This is how this is going to develop. We've seen LeBron. He's a guy that sees the game unfold 4 plays at a time before they even unfold, right? And Austin Reaves, not saying he's to that level, but he is a guy that he can see things unfolding. He could see things breaking down. That's why he's so good at doing the things that he does. He's really good at, just being that slasher, just playing basketball. He's a really good just basketball player. And LeBron James has always thrived with those guys. Like Darvin Ham said, one of the big things that we heard Darvin Ham say early on, right? I want basketball players. I don't care about all the noise. I don't care about all the other stuff. I want a basketball player. Give me basketball players. And that is exactly what Austin Reaves is. Hard-nosed, tough basketball player. And that's why we see him thriving with or without LeBron. And every time we've missed LeBron or we've missed Anthony Davis or we've missed both, Austin Reaves is one of those guys that really steps up. He's not afraid of the moment. We've seen him hit game winners. We've seen him hit clutch shots, clutch free throws, make a clutch play, dive for the clutch ball. Like, we've seen him do all of those things that are very important and very, integral to the overall scheme of just winning games. And the ins and outs of Austin Reaves in his game is just, it's poetry in motion, really. Again, he plays at such a great pace. He can go fast. He can go slow. He's a sponge. You see him from last year to this year. Everything just improved. His shot creation, his ability to just read things. And I'm sure playing next to LeBron James has helped tremendously. And again, it's his second year. Austin Reaves is only going to get better. He's going to bulk up. He's going to get some size. He's going to get some strength. Now, personally, I don't think Austin Reaves is ever going to be like a superstar, right? I don't think, we're going to be talking about Austin Reaves as like a top 5, top 10 player in the league. But I do think he could very well be and blossom into that like high tier, like almost max level rotation guy, right? A great example, and somebody that I compare him to regularly, is Gordon Hayward. I really think that is a great comparison, right? Austin Reaves is 6'5". He's got good size, good length, very durable, very tough. But he's that Swiss Army knife. Like, again, Gordon Hayward, for those that, if you see Gordon Hayward now, you're probably like, what? Gordon Hayward. But if we're talking prime Gordon Hayward, like before injury and everything derailed, like Utah Jazz Gordon Hayward, that's the guy that I'm talking about. Army knife type player, a guy that could go get you 25-5 on any given night, but he doesn't have to, right? Guy that doesn't need to. Gordon Hayward is slightly larger. Gordon Hayward's 6'6", 6'7", but Reaves isn't like that far off. And Reaves has a very similar wingspan, which is good too. But beyond that, like if you compare Gordon Hayward's numbers to just like Austin Reaves, they are very similar players even right now, right? Like Gordon Hayward for his career is about a 37% three-point shooter. So Austin Reaves is slightly better from three-point range, which is good. Gordon Hayward, 50%, 52% from two-point range, right? Again, I talked Austin Reaves is just shooting insane. I don't know how, if that'll be sustainable for his entire career, but this year, he's really doing a great job on that. But, even like free throws, 82, 83% for Gordon Hayward, a guy that has been the number 1, number 3 option, a guy that has multiple years where he was, 19, 20 point per game guy. That's what I could see Austin Reaves. Like I talk about it all the time. Like, and I'm sure if you've been subscribed to this channel for a while, you've heard me say like Austin Reaves, like Gordon Hayward is Austin Reaves all grown up. Because he is. Like, that is what I could see Austin Reaves go for. And you might think like, oh, no, if you remember and you see prime Gordon Hayward, or go look at highlights if you're not very familiar. I'm talking about Utah Jazz Gordon Hayward. That guy was incredible. That guy was like, I mean, his best year, he was like a 22, 8-8 guy. Like that is a guy who was just did everything really good defensively. Made the right pass, made the right read, never made mistakes, hardly turned the ball over, even when he was high usage, right? Like all of those, like he is that guy to me. He can very well be that kind of guy, which again, is a all-star level. He's not really a star. He's not really a superstar, but he is an all-star level guy. He's a guy that has some all-stars under his belt, a guy that can just do everything and really impact winning for a team. That was what he was. Play multiple positions if need be. That's what he was. Now, again, when it comes to Austin Reaves, he's slightly smaller, but he does a lot of the stuff better. So he could be a better Gordon Hayward, which would be crazy, but his shooting, the threat of him off the ball, his fearlessness, his toughness, all of those things are just absolutely massive for this Lakers team and any team. But the Lakers need to keep him, right? Now, I was all for when the Lakers decided not to pay Caruso. And I know a lot of Laker fans felt otherwise. But Alex Caruso, look, he was great. I liked Alex Caruso, but he's not Austin Reaves. Austin Reaves is literally better at everything except for maybe defense, right? Like, Alex Caruso is a really good defender. Like, Alex Caruso's kind of had a rough year this year, but again, another high IQ guy, a guy that can just do everything. But Alex Caruso is not the scorer, not the shooter, not the guy that Austin Reaves is, right? Austin Reaves is a better version of Alex Caruso. And I didn't really think personally that Alex Caruso was worth the contract that he got. Austin Reaves, in my opinion, is. In my opinion, Austin Reaves is the guy that's going to come in and really kind of, be that stability for this team for the foreseeable future. Like, I really do. I think we have this young core, this young group, this young, talented team. And I really look at it and I go, man, I am really excited for the future of this team. You got to keep Caruso. Caruso provides that toughness. He provides that locker room guy. He provides that just the stickiness that keeps it all together, keeps it from, expanding and falling apart. High IQ guy, can play with anybody, easy plug and play player, isn't going to try to go above his means. You never see Alex Caruso take a forced shot unless he absolutely has to, right? Like, unless it's just like shot clock's winding down and he's just chucking it up. He's really smart. He keeps the ball moving. He plays solid defense. He's not elite defensively, but he's good enough defensively to again, it's the hard nose. He's really good at staying in front of guys. He's guarded bigger guys. He can stay in front of smaller guys. He just is. I know I keep reiterating over and over again, but I'm just so high on Alex Caruso. Like, and I don't give him the love that he deserves. And after the game last night, I just really feel like we got to give him the attention. We got to give him the credit. But anyway, as always, is a discussion, so I pass the question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think of Alex Caruso? Do you like him? Do you love him? Do you somewhere in between? However you feel, whatever your thoughts are, I'd love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below.